Yo, what up, though? The Vikings, man, are making moves. They just signed defensive end from the Houston Texans, Jonathan Greenard, the DN who went crazy last year with 12 and a half sacks, only 26 years old, man. I feel like this was a good sneaky pick for the Minnesota Vikings, man, because I think him and Brian Flores, it gonna be good, man. Brian Flores gonna make wonders with this young defensive end who only 26 years old, man. Last year he played real good, man. He had 12 and a half sacks, like I said, 52 tackles, 22 quarterback hits, 15 tackle for loss. And he only played in 15 games and put up them type of numbers, man. This is a good pick for the Minnesota Vikings. I like the pick. And they ain't really giving him too much money, in my opinion. He signed a 4-year deal, $76 million with only 42 in guaranteed money. That's a good contract for the Minnesota Vikings, man. For 4 years, man, you can't beat that for real. The Minnesota Vikings did a good signing today, man. And they also signed 2 linebackers. I'm going to drop the video on later on today, man. But we going to talk about Jonathan Greenard. Because many people might not like this pick. But me personally, I like this pickup, man. He is younger than Danielle Hunter. And he is playing under a good defensive coordinator in Brian Flores. Brian Flores, I feel like, is going to take his game to another level, man. Because last year was his best years in the NFL, man. But prior to that, he did okay. Like in 2022, he only had 1.5 sacks, but he only played in 8 games. And in 2021, he had 8 sacks. Shit, he played in 13 games. So if he playing more than 9 games, I think he's going to be good. But he don't seem like he injury prone to me, though, for real. And I like him, man. The Minnesota Vikings did good with the DN signing, man. Because we all know the Minnesota Vikings needed a DN. Because Danielle Hunter will not be on the Minnesota Viking roster this upcoming season. And the Minnesota Vikings got his replacement. And they got younger. And they saved money, I believe, signing this defensive end, man. Like I said, he only 26 years old. And the Minnesota Vikings need pass rush. One thing about it, 2 things for sure. He know how to get to the quarterbacks, man. And he seemed like he good on stopping the run, too, though. So the Vikings win right there, too, though, because our run game isn't that good. But we still got work to do, man. I'm looking for the Minnesota Vikings to sign a defensive tackle somewhere in free agency, man. They already signed 2 linebackers, and they signed the dog-ass defensive end. I like this defensive end, man. I don't care how nobody feel. I think he's going to be good, especially when he put on that purple and gold. The Minnesota Viking, Quasi, I ain't see this one coming. I did not have him on the Minnesota Vikings radar, man. I kind of figured they were gonna go after Christian Wilkins, but he signed with the Raiders for a nice amount of change, though. But I'm not mad about the DN pick. I just want to know what they're gonna do, with the D tackles, because we gotta sign somebody on that damn defensive line. That defensive end we just signed can't do it all by himself, though. But I like the pickup. This was a good pickup for the Minnesota Vikings, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. How do you feel about the pickup that Quasi just did in free agency, man? Jonathan Greenard, Skol family. How do y'all feel about him in purple and gold? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. The Vikings making noise today. They making noise.